Yeah. Eat 'em up, yum yum. Eat 'em up, yum yum. Yo, what's the science, fam? It's your boy JC, the hip hop junkie. Vinyl beats and eats. You already know. Got the food thing. This is what we do. We get into. I'll get into our guests right now, but explain. We just pretty much got some wings. Local spot. Fries. We're just gonna shoot the shit. And eat. And our guests will let us know pretty much. What do you think? But it's pretty local, so I'm pretty sure he's had it before. But so with that being said, allow me to introduce our guest. Yes, DJ Hard Money, producer Hard Money. Yo, my man. Mad respect for coming through. Mad respect for coming through.
Respect back.
Yo, yeah, man. So, man, grab some fries, dig in and get some fucking, start fucking in. We talk and eat at the same time. We're smacking, but yeah, so other than that, same old shitness, Actually, don't really need a breakdown. Local spot. Everybody's gone there. WS. Figure it out. Right?
The one you go to down the block from your house.
Yeah. WS.
Yeah.
Initials. So that's figured out, Yo, Hard Money. How you doing, man? About time.
I'm feeling it.
We've been trying to make this happen. But you're here.
Thank you.
Met Hard Money through good friend, really good friend. Man, we go way back. Man, childhood, high school. Jism, High Definition. Shout out to Jism. But
Respect.
we met at NAM Show.
Damn show, yeah.
NAM Show. Yo, that shit was dope.
Man.
Had a hell of a time. Hey,
I was gone that day.
Hey, fucking Jism kept buying them too.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, I need to stop. I need to stop, man. I
was tossing them back.
Yeah. Good shit, man. Stevie Wonder showed up.
Yep. Stevie Wonder, but I got that all on video right there.
No, that was fucking dope.
It was a nice day.
No, it was a real good time.
Catch up with all the old friends.
Oh yeah, that was a good thing, man. Cause I ran into a couple of friends the same thing.
Exactly. I haven't seen in years.
Wow, yeah. But ran into, met Hard Money, and talking with Jism, and now finding out that he did a lot of music with Jism. They actually fuck with each other like that. So we had Jism on and had to have you on, man.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you
so,
for having me.
but yeah, man. I mean, know what you do. You fucking doing your shit, fucking holding it down.
Thank
you. But yeah, man. Mad respect to you, man. Mad respect to you.
Respect back, man.
So,
doing it for years. It's a long time coming.
Hey.
Long time coming.
From Cali?
Yeah.
Originally?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Grew up in the area?
Grew up in the west side of Cali, and ever since I'm black and Puerto Rican. Ever since I was a kid, I've been going out there and wine.
Okay.
And so when been going out there with my family out there,
right,
and everything. So I've always had the back and forth bi-coastal vibe.
So I'm an old man, older cat. You grew up in the LA scene back in old.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So.
Oh yeah, I've seen it all out here.
So
I've seen it all out here. I've been in it all out here.
It's dope to watch it fucking grow, right?
Yeah.
From our, us being through it and us seeing it, that shit is fucking dope, man.
Being in it and being a fan of it.
Yeah.
That's the special
part of it.
Because you get to see the insides, you get to, know the inside news, and then see what the public thinks about everything. So you get to know that it's not really always what's reported or what is said.
Right. No, you're right. Nah. And just actually, watching it grow.
Oh man.
Like
the growth of it out here on the West Coast has been
crazy, right? Dope. Like we went from breaking and popping those days, and then it went to, just like as it grew through the years and yeah, good times, man, good times.
I mean, I've seen it before it was there,
Right.
So I remember the times of, you know, just having rock music and new wave music and R&B music.
Hard Money.
And disco music and all that. And then when hip hop came in, and mind you, I've seen it back in the days in the 70s in the streets and everything when I was going out there.
Right.
But when it came nationally, it hit the ground. You got Curtis Blow dropping songs,
right?
And Sugar Hill dropping songs and everything.
Grandmaster,
and people are like, "What is that?" To see it go from that,
you were like, yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. But you know what you just said right now, you know, being from out here and everything like that. So yeah, it's funny how you were saying about growing up this time, the rock, the disco, you know. That you're right. That's I've said it. I've had, you know, guests come on and we talked about that time that there's certain areas that didn't really fuck with hip hop. They were just only on some disco, like taps and lime and shit like that.
And stuff,
yeah. So you know, it's crazy that you say that, and you know what, man? You really are old school, man.
Yeah.
No, you really. By you just saying that alone, I said, okay, that validated that shit.
Well, you gotta understand. Before hip hop, I was a rock fan.
Yeah, I listened to classic rock. My uncles and everybody,
you know, because that was
it.
There was it wasn't it, but there was a variety. You had a variety to choose from back then, and it wasn't hip hop. So you had the R&B, you had the jazz, you had the rock, you had the.
But like as far as it being mainstream, it was like,
all mainstream.
Because you know, surfing and shit like.
It was all mainstream.
Remember OP, Ocean Pacific?
Oh yeah.
Like that was the shit.
I mean, the biggest radio stations, KMET.
You said fuck it,
KLOS.
He said fuck it, KMET.
Like those
Hard Money.
Like
Hard Money knows his shit.
Those were like the biggest rock stations.
Yeah, you're
out
right.
Here at that time.
Fuck, Hard You said KMET.
Yeah, that was
those. Actually, KLOS and KMET that was like the little battle, little war.
Yeah,
but you're right.
Going back
like classic rock. Yeah, you're right. That was it. And then you said you had jazz and you had your R&B and you know, but.
And then I had it in my house because my father's listening to jazz.
Okay.
My sister's listening to R&B and funk.
Right.
And I'm listening to rock.
Right.
So I got it all around me.
See, I got exposed like that too. I got exposed the same way. My dad listened to a lot of soul and R&B. He was big Motown. Like Motown was huge. Yeah. Temptation, Four Tops, you know. And my mom, she listened to oldies, and then my uncle, he listened to rock, you know, like the Zeppelin, you know.
That was me, Zeppelin,
Boston,
Van
Halen, you know, shit like, you know, like that, Rush. So, yeah, so I got exposed to a lot of it. You know, the hip hop thing is kind of what I kind of figured, you know, discovered on my own.
Yeah.
You know, but it was crazy. Yeah, and it was a time like that. You know, it was just, that's what it was, you know. Hey, but you know what's crazy, Hard Money, is that, remember when we were kids, right? Okay, we got exposed, but today is different as far as you're able to listen to multiple different types of genres of music. When we were young, you could only listen to one because you were considered a wannabe, you know, a buster. You know, you had to, if you were rock, you were a rocker. If you were, you know, you had to be that. You couldn't be like, you know, different types of genre. I remember that shit, man.
I'll tell you this, in some places that I was floating around, it was hard to listen to rock because everybody else listened to R&B and funk.
So it was,
yeah. But I was more into rock. I was more into instruments. I was more into the instrumental side of it all.
Right.
And R&B and funk was more, well, funk was more about the instruments and groove of it all. But R&B was like more about the singer. And the flex of the singer. So, but rock to me, it just had these different elements that I love. But I was always a drum freak. I used to always like it when they had the breakdown at near the end of the song, and it'd just be drums and everything
was played.
And that's what got me into hip hop, because
making music.
One day I'm sitting at home, and I was a video freak at that time. I used to just watch all these videos.
MTV,
MTV, Night Flight, all
The
these
box.
different, the box, all these different video stations.
Right.
You know, even when you're on the East Coast, you have the box and all that on the East. So you get in all these different, and I'm taping all these different videos and everything all day. And I remember one night, they threw Rock Box on.
Rockbox was dope.
And
Rock.
it came on.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wait, that's a dope guitar lick, you know, because I'm in the rock. So I'm like, okay, that's a dope guitar lick, okay. And the beat comes in, I'm like, oh man, damn beat. And these niggas start rhyming, I'm just like, and it was just I remember that videotape got burned out.
Because you're just running it.
Because I was just running this. Over
Did you being a producer, do you sample a lot of rock? Because knowing that you fucked with that and that was what you listened to, so you're more familiar with it. Because reason I'm saying that, I had a guest in Touch Tone, and he's a producer and fucking done a lot of good records and shit. But he said that he goes, I fuck with a lot of that shit. He goes, because that shit was played.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he goes, and the drums, and drums on the shit. Yeah, their drums on was like, fuck, they were banging their drums,
Yeah.
But yeah, so do you fucking, as far as that, do you sample? Or ever fuck with as far as like classic rock, as far as, drums and kicks and, shit like that?
See, my sampling has evolved throughout the years. When I first started sampling, I was trying to find loops. I was trying to find the dopest sample.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, I love the way that horn, piano, drums, and all that right there in that one 4-bar break. I like how that sounds. Let me take that, let me chop that up, let me make that mine.
Right.
Nowadays, I don't really sample like that anymore. I go in, and I've always done this, and when you say, did you ever sample rock, I never really sampled, and everybody knows this of me when they listen to my music, I never really sampled like R&B, James Brown, all that stuff. I sampled
Like abstract.
like abstract music or environmental music,
Right.
like more environment than, so it'd be a sound.
Right.
It would be crazy stuff more than instruments.
Oh,
So I
okay.
didn't go sample
The
rock.
normal, like, yeah.
I never.
So you were always like, as far as not going the route of everybody usually does.
When
You
everybody
were
like James Brown, I was off into.
So when you went to go and create Dig, you weren't going to that section. You were going out to the section where nobody really fucked with and touch because okay.
Exactly. But now to take that all the way back to rock had moments in their albums that I did sample because they always had these crazy. If you go back to listen to Pink Floyd, there's these crazy little interludes and breaks and everything that have all these crazy sounds,
like orchestrated.
Especially their live albums.
Right.
If you go back to listen to rock live albums, there's always these little breaks where this guy's playing a violin on stage or whatever, and it sounds kind of distant.
Right.
Because it's on it's on a live album. It's the way it is. So there's always rock. To me, gives better from what I sample. The way that I sample, it gives me better things than R&B and all that. Because I don't like. I'll grab my own keyboard. I'll grab my own bass line. I'll go. I build my songs now.
A producer was saying that basically. He goes, I sample my own sounds. And he goes, the reason being because how nowadays you're gonna have to get shit cleared. Yeah,
well that and then when I'm playing mine, I'm not the only person that's ever heard that or found that sample.
Right.
So I'm gonna play it and somebody's gonna be like, oh, I got that too. Or I'm gonna be somewhere and somebody's gonna play it and I'm gonna be like, no, I can't play that in my beat battle.
Right.
So I more create my stuff. Now I used to sample like that. I used to, find breaks and everything. Now I'm way beyond all
more
that.
Basically original with it, as far as
I try to be more original. Yeah.
No, that shit's dope.
If you ever sit down and listen to the music, it just has all kinds of noises and effects and all this crazy stuff.
No doubt.
Rather than a straightforward, it's this or that instrument. It's not. less instrumental and very feelings, more feelings
Right.
and emotion.
No, I mean, listening to, and especially I think that's why you and Jism, you guys really,
Yeah. Oh,
you guys pretty much, what do I say? You guys go together, but you guys complement one another.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You complement one another as far as, his style and what he does and shit. But yeah, but
Love working with him, man. He's a different mind, and it allows me to be different, him to be different, and it just fits all together,
yeah.
And that's the best thing about us working together.
No, good dude. But
Yeah.
yo, Hard Money, this is
Man,
cool in the gang.
you know.
But hey,
You know where
this is
it
that
is.
part
You
of
know
the
what time
show.
it is.
This is part of the show.
what time it
Hey,
is.
I just wanted you to come and hang out with us. Bullshit.
It just flew right through, though. Man.
Yeah,
It just
'cause we're
always
bullshit.
does, man.
It was good.
Oh,
That's
so-
the Hard Money. This is what we do, fam.
Yeah.
Right? We want to hang out with him. We want this bullshit. We know already like what the questions they're gonna ask and everything. Now we want to see the other side of it. So, but it ain't over. Yo, fam, you already know, man. This is that part of the show. We ask everybody, go get something to drink, go get something to eat, go to the bathroom, roll one up. Yo,
Go follow at Watch Hard Money.
Hard Money. This guy right here, man, I'm telling y'all. See, we're about to be entertained right now. It's the second part of that show. So, yo, Hard Money, my man, thank you for coming and hanging with us. It's not over yet. We're about to jump into this part right here.
Part 2.
Part 2. You're going to see what this man does right here. Yeah. Shout out to Jism again. Wasn't for you, this man wouldn't be right here hanging out with us. So,
Always.
it's your boy JC, the hip hop junkie, Vinyl Beats and Eats, DJ Hard Money. You already know. So hit that bell, comment, keep it positive. Chill with us, hang with us. One love.
Thank you.
So